Okay, I'm standing by the Yasa stream, and this is a path leading from other villages to Kikongo. There's a stretch of about 20 kilometers here before you get to the next water. So any voyagers, any travelers, like the guys that just walked by, they're tired and they want rest, and they'll rest here for a little bit before heading up the hill to Kikongo. We're in the midst of the dry season. It hasn't rained here for over 2 months. Everything is dry and sandy and dusty, and this location where we've built this bridge, it's become a place of rest for the weary. People stop here along the edge of the water. This guy is washing clothes and cleaning his motorcycle, but people stop and they take a break and they eat and they rest and they'll change clothes before heading up the hill to Kikongo. And it's interesting that the Yasa stream, even though we're in the dry season, the Yasa stream flows all year long, day and night. It doesn't dry up. The water is fresh and clean and abundant. And during the dry season, the water in the swamp, it gets stagnant and it doesn't flow. It gets dirty and smelly and it's not useful for much of anything. But the Yasa stream, it's healthy and it flows all the time. And it's interesting that the Hebrew word that's used in Psalm 23 is menoach. I teach Hebrew at the university to the theology students. And so Psalm 23 we use menoha, which describes water that isn't necessarily still, but the waters of rest. A place where you can come by and your soul can be still. Not necessarily that the waters are still, but it's a place that brings stillness to your soul. And so we're all on a journey. And the journey's often hot and dusty and tiresome, and we need a place to rest, a place of refreshment. I mean, even God rested when He created the world. And so our souls cry out for the refreshment, for the life-giving waters of refreshment and rest. And Jesus said, if anyone is thirsty, let him come to me and drink. And in Jesus, we can find our rest. Jesus is the true shepherd who guides us to the source of water, that source of abundant water, that living water that provides rest for our souls. So thank you for taking this journey with me by the Yasa stream that gives us the image of the 23rd Psalm, by the waters of rest.